came and set traps the other day for some beaver. You see we got all of our white sticks right there. Some coming up through here in this run, and we got us a beaver. So Dad, go ahead and pull that out. We'll take a look at it. Not bad. Got him right behind the neck, right in the shoulder. Alright, we'll get back with you for the next traps. Alright. Here we are. Out setting traps. Checking traps. There's Dad. There's us a beaver coming up this slide. Let's have Dad pull that out. Let's see what we got. Just a little one, but not bad.
I'm thinking he must have been coming up the slide. I've got it pinned right there, so I think he was coming up the slide right there. Perfect suitcase though. Boom, boom.
Alright. Nice catch, Jonesy. Alright, we'll take it out, we'll reset it, move on down the line. Hopefully we can catch more. Here we are, trapping beavers. Here's the home lodge. You can see that's a big sucker. And we got a little baby one right here. Oh, actually not too bad. Didn't look, yeah, a little baby one. Beaver's a beaver. Dad's pulling up a trap right here. We got us another little beaver. So, a beaver's beaver. We'll keep trapping, keep pulling them out. What do you say?
Set them, reset them, and
keep catching them.
keep catching them.
All right. There's another look at the lodge we're trapping at. We'll get back with you. All right, here we are, coming up onto one of our traps. Haven't seen it yet. Dad's gonna pull it out. Look like we got something? Not bad. Looks like we're all getting the same litter out of here. They're all about the same size.
That's
5 beavers so far. Yep. What brand are these traps, Dad?
These are the Bridger.
Yeah, not a big fan of these Bridger ones. These Bridger traps. Because I prefer the Duke 330 because the ends of the jaws are tilted in. They're supposed to make it, the design was meant for it to be more, make it so it's more easier and stable, but I think it's a lot harder and a lot easier to do with the Duke traps.
So what he's talking about is when you bring these traps together, when you set them, bring them together like so, trigger mechanism on, and now when I go and put this in the run and I want to stick a stick in it to set it, where these are pinched together, makes it a lot more difficult to get a stick in there to stabilize it. Whereas the Dukes are just square all the way around. They don't have that inward bend. I can throw a stick in there down through the spring, up through the jaws, and it stabilizes it a lot easier. Anyway, we bought a half a dozen of them, so we're gonna make the best of them.
Yeah, we'll learn from our mistakes. We'll just perfect it from here on out. So we'll reset the trap and we'll get back to you. Here we are, a nice runway coming from a lodge over there, main highway of the Beaver. So we got one intersecting his path, and hopefully we'll catch him. We'll get back. Here we are, trapping some beaver, and more like right now trapping some muskrat. This is the first trap of the day, and got some muskrat in a 330. Look at that right there. Barely got it. So we'll take it out. Muskrat's a muskrat. We'll get back with you.
So we're out here, different spot. We caught 7 beaver up top. Last came back this morning, we didn't have any beavers. We moved down the river, coming across this pond, found a really good run. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but right along here, you can see the color change in the water. The water's about 3 feet deep right here. Goes into probably what's a bank den right there. We're gonna go ahead and set a 330 in this run. See if we can get him catching, coming or going from his house. So yeah, the run right here, it's gravel on the bottom. Can't see any right close, but we had some really fresh beaver biscuits. Look like little bales of straw. So this is a fairly active run. You can see the white sticks here. They've been eating the bark off of them. So I'm pretty sure we get a 330 set in this run. Come back tomorrow and we'll pull one out. Well, we're going to go ahead and get this set and then we'll get back with you.
Alright, we'll get back with you. Alright, here we are. Got a little crossover this little dam right here where they're going down and going into the big river. You can see right here where they've been up there and wet that down, slid over it, and caster mounted all up it. Then you come over here, we block that off. So there's our entrance. There's the lodge we just set on a couple minutes ago. Then we come down here. Come down here. And all 3 of these channels lead right into this. See that? That's a perfect entrance for a beaver or whatever comes down that. So we'll get back with you. Here we are trapping and trapping the beaver still. I think we got one over here. Yep. See, there's the beaver. That's a big beaver right there, so. Definitely one of the bigger ones we've caught on this property. See, look at the tail right there. I'll make a nice beaver tail wallet. We'll get this thing out of the trap and then we'll show you some video of it. Alright, we'll get back.
Well, we came in here about a week ago. We were asked by the rancher here to clean out the beavers. We came in, the first 3 days we took 8 beaver out of here. 2 that were pushing the 50-pound mark, and 6 of them about 20 pounds. So we're thinking maybe those are the 6 pups they had last spring. Anyway, the last 3 checks we've had, we've come up empty. So we're going to go ahead and pull the rest of our sets and move on out of here. I'm sure the rancher will be pleased, especially with spring coming on. So anyway, we'll get these pulled. Then we'll move on to the next piece of property, see where we can find maybe some more beavers, and we'll keep you posted on those. Anyway, it's been a good little go here, and we'll get back with you on the next one. So here we are, checking our traps that we set 3 days ago. This is some property that's been ransacked by the beavers. I had a crossover here on this big dam, and if you look over there, looks like we got a beaver in that crossover. Looks like a pretty good sized one. See if we can make our way over without falling in. Sure enough, there's a crossover right there. Look at that big boy. Alright, well, we'll get him pulled out and go on out and check the rest.
There we are, setting beaver traps today. Taking some beavers off this guy's property, as you see, just absolutely destroying his trees. Dad's over there setting a bank den lodge, 330. Stabilizing the trap. Dad's stabilizing the trap. Hopefully we'll get something. We'll get back to you with return catch. All right. People ask me why we do trapping beavers for people. This is why. Antis are all about keeping life and everything like that. Would you rather have one beaver or 100 of these trees? This place is just devastated with beavers. Over 100 plus trees knocked down just this year. Imagine if this beaver that we're going to catch lasted another year. This whole place would be gone. So you just look at that. Everywhere you look. From corner to corner, beavers have been chewing this place down. All those trees are knocked down. I only see 1, 2, 3, probably I'd say 30 trees left. And there we go, that's the reason why I do this. We walked up to the first set, right over there. Didn't catch anything. Come over here, and this is what we see. Fur. Right on. Looks like a big one too. Pull it out, Dad. Let's see what we got. With the help of Sadie there.
Look at that. He's been caught once before.
Holy cow, look at that.
That's a big beaver right
That's
there.
a huge beaver. Holy cow. And that's one armed too. Holy cow, look at that thing. Shoot. That is sweet. Alright. That's awesome. That is one big beaver. Alright, we'll get back to you. We'll pull it out and we'll get back to you. Give you a good look at it. Another successful day on the trap line. Pulled out 3 beavers, as you can see. Smallest is in the middle, second largest is right there, and the biggest right here. We're gonna lay Ace down and we're gonna show you how big this one is compared to my dog. So here we go. That right there is my 55-pound dog and my ginormous beaver. So ginormous one-armed beaver. There we go. Pretty happy moment right there. There's Sadie, a little bit more petite. Alright, here we are, coming up onto one of our traps. Haven't seen it yet. Dad's gonna pull it out. Look like we got something? Not bad. Looks like we're all getting the same litter out of here. They're all about the same size.
That's 5.
5 beavers so far. Yep. What brand are these traps, Dad?
These are the Bridger.
Yeah, not a big fan of these Bridger ones. Here we are doing a little bit of beaver trapping.